The flame in the kitchen burns softly, just enough to cook a meal or to burn a person alive. I'm still standing here, the same kitchen, the same spot, and the one holding me from behind is the person who once killed me. Morning sunlight slips through the small window, falling onto the counter in warm, scattered patches. The smell of fried shallots rises gently, blending with the steam in the air, making everything feel so normal that anyone walking in would think this is just an ordinary morning. I tighten the strap of my apron, leaning slightly forward as I season the food. Every movement comes naturally, as if I've done this countless times before. Behind me there are soft footsteps. I don't need to turn around to know it's him. He steps closer, wrapping his arms around my waist from behind, resting his chin lightly on my shoulder like a habit that requires no thought. Making this dish again? His voice is low, still carrying traces of sleep, but familiar and gentle. I don't remove his hands. I just watch the surface of the soup ripple faintly. "You always hug me when I'm cooking." He lets out a quiet laugh. "That's because you never push me away." It sounds reasonable, but for some reason, a strange feeling rises in my chest. Like I've heard this exact sentence before, in this exact place, with this exact tone. I stir the pot, but my wrist stiffens slightly, as if my body remembers something my mind hasn't caught up with. "Move back a little. It's hot near the stove," I say without turning. He doesn't let go. Instead, his arms tighten just a little more. "It's fine. I won't let you get burned." That sentence makes my heart skip a beat, not out of comfort, but because I'm certain I've heard it before, right before something terrible happened. Night falls. The room is so quiet that I can hear the ticking of the clock. I lie beside him, staring at the ceiling, unable to fall asleep. Fragments of images flicker in my mind, unclear, incomplete, but enough to make my heart race. A sudden burst of flame, a loud impact, a burning sensation spreading across my body, and a voice calling my name, but not in panic. I suddenly sit up, gasping. Cold sweat clings to my back. He is still asleep. His face is calm, lashes resting quietly, breathing steady as if nothing in the world could disturb him. I turn to look at him for a long time. A thought suddenly appears. "Have we ever fought before?" I ask, even though I know he can't hear me. There is no answer, only silence, stretching long enough to make the question feel meaningless. The next morning, while washing my hands, I suddenly freeze. On my left wrist, there is a faint red mark, like an old burn. I touch it. It doesn't hurt, but I clearly didn't burn myself yesterday. I stare at it for a long time, as if looking long enough will make me remember where it came from. But no, that part of my memory is empty. All day, I start paying closer attention. The way he places his hand on my waist, the way he stands slightly to the right when he hugs me, the way he always appears behind me without making a sound. Everything is too precise, not the kind of familiarity that comes from living together, but like a motion that has been repeated far too many times. That evening, during dinner, I ask a simple question. "How long have we been together?" He pauses for a moment, then smiles lightly. "You forgot again?" I look straight at him. "What do you mean?" He avoids my gaze, adding more food to my bowl. "You've been asking the same questions a lot lately. It's not wrong, but it's not right either." When he goes to shower, I'm left alone in the living room. A strange urge pushes me to stand up and open the cabinet. I don't know what I'm looking for, but my hands keep moving as if I've done this before. At the back corner, there's a small box covered in a thin layer of dust. I open it. Inside are photographs, many of them. We are in this kitchen, at different angles, different moments, but what makes my spine go cold isn't the content, it's my expression. In every single photo, I'm smiling, but my eyes are not. One photo slips to the floor. I pick it up and turn it over. There's a line written on the back. The handwriting is mine. Don't trust him. My hand trembles. My heart pounds loudly in my ears. At that moment, a memory flashes. This kitchen, night, the sound of an argument, a strong push from behind, my back slamming against the counter, the flames rising. I turn around. He is standing there, not stepping forward, not stepping back, just watching. I let the photo fall, breathing slowly, not out of panic, but because everything is starting to fall into place. The burn mark, the familiarity, the repeated words, and his eyes, in that memory. He walks out of the bathroom, drying his hair, and sees me standing in the middle of the room. "What are you doing?" I turn and look straight at him. This time I don't avoid it. "Do you remember what happened in the kitchen?" He pauses, very briefly. "If you weren't looking closely, you wouldn't notice." "What do you mean?" His voice is normal, too normal. I step closer. The distance between us shrinks. I pause, not for courage, but to make sure I won't take it back. "You pushed me into the fire." The space freezes. He doesn't deny it. He doesn't admit it either. He just looks at me for a long time, then slowly asks, "This time, how much do you remember?" Not, "What are you talking about?" but "This time." This time, how much do you remember? His question carries no denial, no panic, no attempt to reject what I said, only a terrifying calm, as if what I just revealed isn't a secret, but something he has grown used to facing. I stand still in the middle of the room, the photo still in my hand, up to the part where you pushed me. I say it directly. He gives a slight nod, as if confirming something obvious. "That's faster than last time." "Last time?" I repeat. He doesn't correct himself. He doesn't explain. He simply walks closer, takes the photo from my hand, and places it back into the box as if it's something that should not have been taken out this early. "You weren't supposed to find this so soon." His voice lowers, not worried, but regretful. I try to remember, not the memory of dying, but the days before it, the conversations, the arguments, the moments that should have existed. But the more I try, the more I realize there are entire sections that are completely blank. It's not that I forgot, it's that I was never allowed to live through them. Left cabinet, bottom drawer. He says it like he knows exactly what I'm thinking. I don't ask why. I just follow. Inside is a thick notebook, hard-covered, the edges of the pages worn. When I open it, I recognize the handwriting. It's mine. Day 2, I'm starting to suspect something isn't right. Day 4, he's acting too perfectly, like he's correcting mistakes. Day 6, I remembered that I died in the kitchen. I flip faster. The last page, only one sentence. Don't trust him, even if he says he loves you. I close the notebook. This time I don't avoid it anymore. "You knew I would die." "No." He shakes his head. "I knew you had already died." The difference between those two sentences is small, but enough to send a chill down my spine. The first time, "It was an accident," he says, eyes lowered to the floor. "We argued. You said you were leaving." His voice pauses for a moment. I couldn't accept it. I don't say anything. I just wait. "I only meant to hold you back." He looks up, "But I used too much force." What happened after that? I ask. He doesn't answer immediately. He just looks at me for a long time, as if deciding whether I'm ready to hear the rest. After that, you died, and then you came back. The first time I thought I was dreaming. The second time, I started noticing. The third time, he lets out a faint laugh. I understood the rule. I tighten my grip on the notebook. What rule? He looks straight at me. As long as you die, everything resets. The air in the room grows heavy. I don't want to ask, but I still do. You tested it? He doesn't avoid it. Yes. A short answer, but enough to make my chest tighten. After that, things weren't always the same. He continues. Sometimes you left earlier. Sometimes you found out about me. Sometimes you hated me so much you didn't even want to look at me. He pauses. His eyes darken. But the result was always the same. You leave. He says it softly, not angry, just stating an unchangeable truth. I just leave. I argue. You can't accept that. He looks at me. This time, there is no hiding. No. Just one word, clear, absolute. I can't. Why? I ask. A simple question, but the one I fear the most. He steps closer, slowly, because every time you leave, he stops right in front of me. I lose you. So I chose something else. His voice lowers. Instead of letting you leave, a very short pause, I keep you. By killing me, I ask. No more avoidance, no more circling around it. He doesn't answer right away. He just looks at me for a long time. I don't call it killing. Then what do you call it? I ask. He tilts his head slightly as if genuinely thinking, starting over. A gentle answer, and that's what makes it terrifying. I take a step back. The distance between us widens, but not enough to escape the feeling of being held in place. You know I'll remember this, I say. And then, he asks, you'll still do it? He doesn't answer immediately. He steps closer again. This time, close enough that I can feel his breath. It's not still, he says softly. It's always. My heart pounds hard. This time too, I ask. He looks straight at me. His gaze doesn't waver. If you try to leave again, I'll still kill you. His words don't disappear after they are spoken. They don't dissolve into the air, nor do they fade away like ordinary sentences. They stay, suspended between us, heavy enough to almost be touched. If you try to leave again, I'll still kill you. There is no sound that follows, no dramatic reaction like there should be, no panic, no denial. Only a silence that stretches long enough for me to hear every beat of my own heart. Slow, heavy, and unnervingly steady. I look at him, not a glance, but a long, deliberate gaze, as if for the first time I am truly seeing the person standing in front of me, stripped of the familiar gentleness I used to trust. I understand. My voice comes out calm, so calm that it feels unfamiliar even to myself. No trembling, no breaking, no sign of someone who has just realized they will be killed again. I don't scream. I don't question him. I don't step back. I just stand there, as if I have been waiting for this answer for a very long time. He pauses, just slightly, but enough to notice. Maybe he is used to me reacting differently, panicking, fearing, trying to run. But this time, I do none of that. I take a step toward him, slow but firm. The distance between us closes little by little. It's not him moving forward this time. It's me. Deliberate. His eyes change the moment he realizes that, for the first time since this conversation began, something like surprise appears in them. "What about you?" I ask, standing close enough to feel his breath. "Have you ever thought about not killing me?" This isn't a question meant for argument, not for hope, just a final confirmation. Even though I already know the answer, he doesn't respond immediately, not because he hesitates, but because the answer is too simple. No. I nod slightly. No surprise, no disappointment, just confirming something I've known for a long time. Me too. The air in the room shifts. He looks at me again, unable to hide the change in his expression this time. "What do you mean?" His voice lowers, no longer completely calm. I smile faintly, a very small smile, but enough to tilt the balance between us. "Why do you think I keep coming back?" I ask, not for him to answer, but for him to begin understanding. "I remember slower than you," I say, steady and unhurried. "But that doesn't mean I don't remember." I take another step, close enough that there is no space left for avoidance. "In the previous times," a brief pause, "I knew too." He freezes. This time, it's real. No control, no pretending. His gaze halts, as if everything he thought he had under control has just been overturned. "You knew, and you still stayed?" His voice is lower now, less certain. I meet his eyes directly, without looking away. "Yes." The first time, I was afraid. The second time, I wanted to run. I speak slowly, each word clear. The third time, I hold his gaze. I realize that no matter where I go, no matter how many times I try to leave you, a brief pause, I still end up right here. Not because he dragged me back, not because of coincidence, but because of something I didn't want to admit. So this time, my voice lowers. I'm not running anymore. The atmosphere in the room shifts completely. It's no longer one person threatening and one person being threatened, but two people standing on the same side of something far more dangerous. I turn and walk toward the kitchen, each step slow, but without hesitation. Everything is the same. The pot on the stove, the steady flame, the light reflecting on the wall. Exactly like in my memory, I stand in the exact same spot, the place where I have fallen, more times than I can count. "Come here," I say, without turning around. I don't need to look. I know he's standing behind me, watching, thinking. He doesn't move immediately. But then, he does, one step at a time, slow, precise. Not a single detail different from what has happened before. He stands behind me, his arms wrap around my waist, tight. Familiar to the point of being unsettling, his chin rests lightly on my shoulder. His breath is warm against my ear. If anyone saw this, they would think it's just a peaceful moment between two lovers. No one would know. It once ended in death. "This time," I say, my eyes fixed on the flame ahead, "are you killing me because you love me?" A slight pause. "Or because you're afraid of losing me?" This question is no longer to test him, but to confirm how alike we truly are. He doesn't answer immediately, but his arms tighten. His breath brushes against my skin, slow and heavy. Both. No hesitation, no concealment. I let out a soft laugh. No sadness, no pain, just understanding. Then this time, I place my hand over his, feeling the pressure of his grip. "Let me help you." I lean forward, on my own, not pushed, not resisting. The flames surge, heat touches my skin, spreading quickly, so familiar that it no longer feels terrifying. This time, I don't close my eyes. In that moment, he doesn't push further. He doesn't let go either. He just holds me tightly from behind, tighter than any time before, as if afraid that, if he lets go even for a second, I'll disappear without coming back. Blinding white light floods everything. The world shatters apart. Then, I open my eyes. Morning. The kitchen. Sunlight falls exactly where it always does. The familiar sound of boiling water. Everything begins again. I stand in front of the stove. Behind me, someone wraps their arms around me, just like every time. But this time, I smile first, a faint smile, no longer innocent. "You're late." He pauses behind me. "Late?" I turn my head, looking straight into his eyes, no longer the gaze of someone trapped in a loop, but of someone who chose to stay. "Then this time, let me kill you first." If you were him, would you let the person you love leave, or would you destroy them just to keep them by your side? And if you were me, knowing you would die again and again, knowing everything would repeat without an end, would you still stay? Or maybe, this is what love actually looks like. So tell me, where is the line between love and possession? And if you had the power to start everything over, are you sure you would choose differently?